Hey now, you're a Brawl star.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars Variety Hour, where I'm playing your wonderful deck submissions. And we've got a bunch of fun decks lined up today. I already see a variety of colors, but mostly red and black, including a 5-color deck. You can see some of the ones that I've already put onto my client right here. So let's start loading up these decks and see what we can take into the queue. Gibby has submitted a Korvold Fae-Cursed King deck. You draw cards whenever you sacrifice a permanent. And you also can sacrifice a permanent to Corvold whenever he enters the battlefield and attack. In fact, you have to. That means that he's great with treasures and other things that you either want to sacrifice or that you sacrifice to cast other cards. Corvold also gets huge. Whenever you're sacrificing thing, gets a +1/+1 counter, and since he's flying, there's your win con right there. This definitely has a heavy treasures sub-theme, including some treasure doublers like Zorn. Everybody loves Zorn. So we're going to take Corvold into the queue, we're going to make some tokens, we're going to sacrifice him. Emperor Apatek Intli IV. Here's about the number 4. Whether it's for power, getting haste, for toughness, gaining life, or for mana value, getting you another creature in hand. Hello, 1 hobbit, please. Boop. I have exiled your graveyard. What are you gonna do about it, stupid sexy Oko? Dang, that is a sleeve worth looking at. Is this like a distraction tactic? Just like you get so caught up in looking at your opponent's sleeve that you forget what you're supposed to be doing? Because it's kind of real. Okay. Ooh, that's Cancier. I wonder if they've got a bunch of dinos in deck. I like that Korvold and Noble Thief is in this deck. I don't really want to play Korvold here without something to sacrifice. You're right, I should be saying howdy to their sleeve. Howdy. You have to imagine that's Pinkie Pie since he's like, howdy! Oh, hey, Tajik. Don't tell me to quench my thirst. You know that's not happening. Boop. The Hobbit has killed a goblin. Create a treasure token. Play a land. I don't have to worry about a counter spell with their current mana. Big Korvold. This will sacrifice itself at the 3rd chapter, which will also buff up Korvold. Hello, Mr. the Emperor. I mean, that doesn't trigger that, but I am still killing your commander. We use a treasure, draw a card, and we're going to get another treasure. That has to attack. We're going to block. Boop. I kind of want a sticky Korvold. Ooh, wait. Plains cards. I don't have plains in my deck. Tireless Provisioner. Land. Oh, I should have played the Marwyn first because this is an elf. That's okay, we got other elves. Like this one. Also should have used the halfling for Marwyn so I could have more colored mana. It's fine. Korvold's sticky now. Attack in. Eat a elf. Nice. And now I have more treasures to sacrifice. Also, Korvold has Menace. And he's sticky. Korvold the Vor Dragon. Now stickier than ever. Uh-oh. Hopefully they only steal garbage from us. Okay, yeah, they got a deadly dispute. Like, you want to sacrifice your Atali? They might actually sacrifice a Greenseeker. Oh, Selvala. I forgot that you're a card. This is the new Selvala. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you make a Moistenary. You can also choose a color and mad mana based on the number of different power levels. You can use mercenaries to manipulate power levels. The Night Legionnaire has to attack in, so it does. Pretty sure I can get to lethal here. I'm gonna go swamp. Oh, I should have played the bats first. Yeah, because it's on creating a token or sacrificing a token. We attack in, and it will be lethal. Perfect. I did the math. GG. Bonnie Paul, Clear Cutter. They're going to be ramping and slamping because they've got Bonnie Paul or Bow. They got both. They got a big lady with reach and a cow that grows. And I have one treasure. This deck does have a Revel and Riches in it. That's how you know it's a good deck. That's how you know it's an extremely powerful deck. It also has Marionette Master, who is really, really good at winning by sacrificing treasures. Bonnie Paul's probably going to be ramping, gonna have a couple key counter spells. Generally a pretty strong commander. I have to decide here if I want to play this Castle Garenbrig. No, I'm just gonna strike it rich again. I have ramped once more. The more treasures I have, the more Marionette Master can do for blasting. If we fabricate and put the counters on her, she drains for 4 each time you sacrifice a treasure. So good. Bonnie Paul also, like, gets lands in from the graveyard. She's so good. Draws cards, ramps you, is 2 creatures, has reach. What doesn't Bonnie do? I made a video for Wizards of the Coast, and I was like, what do I want to focus on as far as, like, good new commanders go? If I play Corvol, are they just going to counter it? Let's find out. He lives! I already had a Bonnie Paul deck, but I did a deck tech in the video of, like, here's an example of a Thunder Junction commander that's really, really strong, and here's how you build around her. I like how this came in untapped thanks to Spelunkin. There's not a land in the graveyard, but they also don't have any attackers. Curse you, Bonnie Paul, having reach. We're gonna go Black Market Connections and a Heroic Intervention here. Crux of Fate to destroy everything but the dragons. I'm gonna let them commit a little more into the board before we Crux of Fate. Because remember, the shapeshifters will also be dragons. Is this my Bonnie Paul deck? It certainly could be. It is not. I do not run Radagast in mine. It's a good card, though. Okay, I don't need to use the Heroic Intervention for that. Just take the damage. And then we pay the 6, because it makes me happy. Imagine if we had a Revel and Riches out for the Crux of Fate. I don't have enough mana for that. But imagine. I would like to destroy all non-dragons. I might actually eat the black market connections here. Or the shapeshifter. It's one of those things where like they have the Hall of Storm Giants. Yeah, I'll eat this. That way I'm still leaving up the heroic intervention. Next turn, Verdant Rejuvenation is possible. Hi, Bonnie. I'll be bigger than a Bonnie. Wait, never mind. She gets +1/+1. I can still make myself bigger than a Bonnie. Oh, hey, Craig. This could actually be a really good one-ring turn. Over, for Rejuvenation. Yeah. Don't mind me. If you would like to block, we'll sacrifice the treasure. They have enough mana to replay Bonnie. Last March of the Ents, and it does see Bo at 8. Oh dang, you got multiple things that can deal with my bird. Also, Cirque and Goreclaw will give everything haste, but I Tekken's. Oh yes, you're all terrifying. Also, your lands, so you tap for mana. Not you though. Not you, Bo. This would go for 5 things. Where's an Armageddon when you need it? Not an arena. Not an arena. Freaking Goreclaw is cool though. I use this as a haste giver in a lot of my decks too. I brought out the whole dang petting zoo. Oh, this is so cute. Dryad is making it so these are all the different types. I wish I had more treasures type stuff here. We just go for the rejuve. Yeah, let's rejuvenate. Let's feel fresh. Was it getting countered? Yes, unlike Last March of the Ents, that spell can't be countered. Have a monkey. Author's note. She was not allowed to have a monkey. Well then, I'm dead, so I'm going to attack and sacrifice my 1 ring, see what I draw. Oh, parallel lives. Look at old Gnawbones. Decline. Good game. Drop a bat. Hi, Nissa. Are you gonna mine us because everybody's a forest? Cool hoof. Okay, that's. I guess it's more damage. Would have been another forest, though, if you'd played it first. Ain't no kill like overkill. Big cow. GG Bonnie. Gift of Orzhova has not submitted an Orzhov card. No, this is a Nahiri the Unforgiving, and it is just packed full of board wipes and big, well, I should say, mid-rangey win cons for Boros decks. I think that this Nahiri would pair really nicely if they're looking for a suggestion for the deck with the Indestructible Tajik, because they're running so many different counter spells. Seriously, this person might just love destroying stuff because there's a whole lot of board wipes in this deck, and we're going to play them to control the board while we use Nahiri to put things in graveyards, goad our opponents, and exile target equipments or creatures. It's all creatures, just not many equipments here. From a graveyard to make temporary copies of them to get their enter the battlefield or on sacrifice effects, and then bring them back. Yeah, it just makes an exiled copy. It's kind of cool. A little bit of a toolbox. So let's take Nahiri in and wipe the board. Thinking against a Marchesa, Dealer of Death. With the sheer number of board wipes in this deck, this might be a little awkward since they oftentimes don't have many creatures. But we oddly do have a creature here. Resolute Reinforcements. I guess that's good with Nahiri bringing it back from the graveyard, because you make a copy and you get another one. That kind of makes sense. Marchesa, though, Grixis control, usually. Very tricky, hard to play against, too, since she gets them so much card advantage and fills up the graveyard with spells they can do other stuff with. Oh, I meant to cast this on their turn, but sure. I didn't do it. Have an angel. If my lack of 2/1/1s loses me this game, we'll see. Would I rather make a copy or a coffee? I think you know the answer to that. I kind of like Bounty Agent here. Single target removal. Deals with Marchesa. Can be brought back with Nahiri. They're eating her. You have a cup of coffee? I have a cup of tea. I should have more coffee. What time is it? It's almost noon. I could have a second cup. They have consumed my Bounty Agent. Aha! I'm not blocking. I'm just bringing these out here. Let's go, kids! Oh, should I have gone for the removal this turn? I technically could have attacked in first. I wanted lands. Oh, I think they have a Spell Pierce. Wouldn't have worked anyway. Or maybe it's not a Spell Pierce. Which, what you got? What you got there, Jasa? Maybe it's the 0 mana counter spell? No, because that would have held priority on the Resolute Reinforcements too. It's got to be something that can only hit non-creatures. Spell Pierce. Sometimes you just get it right from the start. Hello, Marchese. Tasha. Come on, all my stuff's got 1 toughness. All my stuff has 1 toughness. Ooh, they have the fancy alt art, Tasha. Hey, girl. Yeah, it makes it so if they plus, attacking in would make these all die. If I get a land, I want to Cavalier this. Dark side, bro. Listen, I don't want to hassle you and I don't want to hustle you, but like, it's your move, Yugi. A lot of thinking? Pondering. Come on, Darkseid. The longer we sit here, the more sweet my vengeance will feel when I cast the Cavalier. Oh, okay. They plussed. They got there. I did not get land. I was like thinking, do I want to go for the land? I am going to do this. Oh, the agent. I'm not going to bother attacking in. Sadly, Bounty Agent cannot kill Planeswalkers. Tell you what. I think next turn, though, I have a good chance of getting a land either off of Nahiri's discard and draw, or just drawing. And I think this is what we put in a graveyard, because it is an enchantment, so we can bring it back with Cavalier of Dawn. I think that's solid enough logic. Also, like, we don't really want any of these. Like, the token is probably the best thing, but their deck is going to have single target removal. Look, we used our commander's ability. They left Marchesa in the graveyard. They did. Huh. That's a lot. Oh, you haven't watched it a bit. Have I played or played against Nuvona? Nuvona. Oh, the one that destroys on enter the battlefield? I've played against one. I've seen one in the 99 of another deck, and I've seen one as commander. It was really cool as commander, because it's like a combination of removal in the command zone and also stealing in the command zone. Alright, so let's go for this Cavalier. Pretty cavalier about it, don't mind me. It enters the battlefield. We're turning Tasha into a colorless golem artifact creature token. Unless, of course, this gets stifled or something. Oh, they killed my commander. Sure, alright, she's not doing much. I didn't get to loot this turn. That was going to be what I was going to do, was just loot. Does mean I have to pay for it again, though. Good old Sword Arms McGee. I was gonna put this in that graveyard. I'd mentioned that before. Do you think that they thought they could reanimate from their own graveyard with Tasha? Yeah, you can only take from your opponent's graveyard. Oh, here we go. So there's the reanimate. Welcome home, Marchesa. Marchese. Sure. Okay. I was just gonna make sure I got my Elder Dragonborn in the graveyard before I attacked in. But yeah, no, this is cool too. This is cool too. GG. Azusa lost, but seeking. She's gonna ramp. We've got Clement, who would buff, though, like, one creature in our deck, or in our hand. I don't love that. I'm gonna throw this back. And this is a bit better. It gives me some early removal. It gives me some scrying. And since we go first... Ooh, do I want planes? Yeah, I'll take the planes. Since we go first, that means we'll be able to react to if they play ramp on turn 1, which they didn't. They did not play any turn 1 ramp. Just throw down this Fabled Passage to grab another red source to set up for the Brotherhoods, and no turn 2 ramp either? What kind of Azusa are you playing over here? the Celestis. I could also have played Nahiri here, but I don't know what I would even do with her. Like, discard a card? Sure. It's sushi. Hello? Are you gonna draw some lands? Sus ramp gamer? Yeah, it's like a ramp gamer that forgot to ramp. Zeus is all about just like, you throw her down, and before your opponent can do anything, you just like land. Tireless tracker. There is no tireless tracker. I did it in response to that so they wouldn't get the, we'll enter the battlefield biddy there. Bringing out Nahiri. I'm going to plus drop a... Oh, wait. 1 second. I want to use this plus. Here we go. Plus. Drop a plains. There's no creatures I'd want to bring back yet. Swing in for 4. Yeah, I can respond to them playing their commander with Tribute to the World Tree. Or any other creature. Because this will give any creature entering the battlefield a ETB effect. Okay, hi Nissa. You gonna play Azusa and go big ramp? You're gonna go big mode? Thick Azusa. Nice, Ancient Green Warden. Wipe the board this turn or next turn? I could kill 2 of the 3, which is Brotherhood's End. The copy gets exiled, so I won't get the on-death effect if I, like, kill this and bring it back. Oh, that also hits my Planeswalker. Right. I could force this to attack, too, but I'd rather loot. Phyrexian Harvester, that is so much red mana. So I think that this is supposed to go really well with the Goad. So I can say, until my next turn, a creature has to attack. So we'd like try to force them attack into it. Oh, but Ashai would let them just tap anything for mana, so they wouldn't have to attack. That's fair.
Stand up and fight.
Right to dinner. Oh, reanimation. Cute. I'll play this Harvester. I will, seek 9 non-lands, maybe more. This should be their, like, big explosive, everything goes on the board turn. You want a vocab word? Sure. Your vocabulary word is sedition, S-E-D-I-T-I-O-N. Sedition meaning behavior that promotes rebellion or civil disorder against the state. Lee was arrested for sedition after he gave a fiery speech in the square. Synonyms include conspiracy and insurrection. Here's your vocab. Oh, a Vaultborn Tyrant. Even if I kill it, it will come back. Acidozi? It sure is a choice for the example there. They've got 8 mana here. Would you like to play Ancient Green Warden? Because it will trigger this twice. No, the Titan of Industry! Okay. Aw, man. Makes my Cleansing Nova not kill this. Oh yeah. That would be a land entering the battlefield and triggering an ability. Right? Shield counter. Not gonna destroy the Celestus?
The fight is inevitable.
Treasures, please. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, so these will be discarded, so we have some time on them. Shia lives. That. Mm-hmm. Followed by this. It's what I got. Jaxus! I don't need a Jaxus. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I could have a very spicy turn. Wait, it's only until the end of that turn? Oh, I thought I at least got one more turn with it. Baby! Yeah, I thought it was end of next turn. Nope, it's the end of this turn. Yeah, it's the beginning of your next end step. Not. Some of them let you hold on to the cards for an extra turn on these, like, impulse effects. At least they're all in the graveyard. I can do stuff with those. I'm probably going to late to dinner, Terror of the Peaks, and then use Ilhar, or use Jaxus to make copies of it. Try and get some damage going. Mm-hmm. We needed all the board wipes. I mean, our board wipes have not actually given us advantage in this game. They've just slowed down our opponent. They are very much winning. Goodbye, my beautiful Celestus. Still got 3 mana of floatin'. Would you like a baby gold vein hydra? No. Boo, lame. Got a way to deal like 7 damage. I think I should save it. Aurelia! Who gets bodied by a world breaker. Does the extraction specialist have anything to get? No, she doesn't. Maybe be able to get the Herald of Vengeance to kill a bunch of their stuff, though. Gonna do this for some damage. The Harvester. Would you like to take 7? They take 7. Bye, Phyrexian Harvester. Thanks for putting a lot of stuff in my graveyard. Oh, Colmag! Thank you for the sub! Thank you so much. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime here. Oh, right. I forgot about the whole triple mana. Goldvein Hydra does have trample and haste. It's a little. I think the Goldvein Hydra solos us here. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, wait, what? So they made 43 lands? But you don't have any landfall. Okay, one sec. I might be able to line up the lethal here. 4. Seven. They could have gone for the Hydra and they didn't. Alright, I'm gonna... I tried this, but I'm not doing the math. Amy, distinctly not doing the math. Damage to the face. Damage to the face. Down the house. Okay, if I make the devils, I go ping, ping, ping. This would kill the thing. It would kill all of these. And then are these two gonna be lethal? No. But force the block. And then they have to Goldvein again. It's literally off by 1. Right? Yeah, it's off by 1. Well, now they can do the thing they should have done last turn, which is use the Goldvein Hydra and kill me. So, are you gonna do it? Okay, so these will now tap for additional mana. They also don't know to QQ. QQ. Come on, buddy. You got this. Yeah? Yeah, can you press spacebar? No. Can you press spacebar? You think they're going to attack Nahiri? Yep, that's an Azusa, all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Okay. Listen. Just take the kill. Owlfie has submitted a Niv-Mizzet Supreme deck. This is a big ol' flying Niv-Mizzet that gives Jumpstart to your 2-colored instants and sorceries in a graveyard. You can cast them again if you discard a card. And oftentimes you're discarding more spells, which just kind of feeds this loop of turning your graveyard into an extension of your hand. As you might expect, this deck has a lot of 2-colored instants and sorceries. It's also running some things that discount instants and sorceries, some cool modal board wipes that can, like, either do damage or anything else. It's also just got some 5-color good stuff. I see an Atraxa out here because it's a good card, but mostly it's 2-color spells, which is great, because that's what Niv-Mizzet wants. So I guess we'll just hope that we're up against a mono-colored deck, so he has super-duper hexproof. Let's go. Crucius, Titan of the Waves. So there's a decent chance that this is just a Crucius combo deck, by which I mean the Caldera Breaker version of the deck. I won't be able to tell until they start casting spells. There's a couple versions of that deck going around. Crucius gets you treasures in your end step if you discard a card, and if you discard a card to his ability, you also get to choose if you want a higher or lower cost card in your hand. Okay, we've got... Ramp. That's what we got. If it is the Caldera Breaker version of the deck, they're looking to get to 6 mana and then sacrifice their creature in order to cause problems. There's nothing here for me to copy. Nothing here for me to kill. Come here, Crucius. Alright, so before Crucius gets to end step, we want to kill him. So, bam, Justice Striked. He punches himself. Guess I could just play Niv here. I could also play Brawl since he fills up the graveyard, and he has an ult that can close out the game. So we're gonna look at this, and I really feel like I need more blue, but I think I do want to prioritize colors, and I'm willing to pay light for it. Blessing again. Fairy or widespread thieving. To Fairy. Reasoning. He's just obnoxious. He protects us. But I'm gonna start with Niv. Culling Ritual, put that in a graveyard. Okay, Crucius is back out. Vicious. So that could be them getting the first piece of the combo. Could also be them getting the second. I like that we can destroy a treasure here. I'm gonna bounce the treasure, I think. I think it's called Caldera Breaker combo.
Stand by and watch.
If they sacrifice it in response, we won't get to draw a card.
I'll protect you. Just want to peek. The weight is killing me.
Doesn't really matter which one I put where. And a Clarion. You have to discard. I'll discard the Triumph. I've also discarded an instant or sorcery for me to recast later. If they already got the Caldera in hand, because that was their first discard. It's a 50-50 on which one it hits. They can't hit Niv, so they'll have to hit one of these. I think they should hit Brawl, because he can ult otherwise. And we want to bounce it if we can, not kill it. Wait a minute. Can I kill them off Brawl ult this turn? Maybe. I'll try.
Don't worry.
I'll start with an attack. Okay, so I need to cast 4 spells. I start with the culling ritual. That only refunds 1. We can copy something too. Got full control mode on. 3 damage. Pay that. 4 damage. Submit. 1 blue, 1 red, using the Xander's Lounge. 4. Nope. Doesn't matter. That puts them to 1. We're gonna bring in the Flooded Strand. Crack it open. And just any of these shocks should do it. And just Salt in the Wound. This would also stop their combo. 4 more. Got there. We are supreme. Tameo completed Sage. Me with multicolored stuff. This Tameo is the one that can tap things down and lock them down. I like that I have blue and red for Ionize, but I really want to have another land. So I'm going to mulligan here. This is 3 lands. We can use this to get red. Because red, blue, I would say, are primary colors. Yo, me want cookies. Thank you for the 59-month resub. Thank you so much. Me want cookies, too. But all I have is cake. Why are they crying? Why are we crying? This is me saying, why are you crying? Orblin. I don't actually have anything to discount in this hand. You want to bring out this Tim Tam? Yep. Is complete. They can tap down my Signet too. It's kind of rude since I don't have that much fixing.
You cannot delay our victory.
I can delay our victory as much as I want. You think I'm not going to procrastinate, Tameo? Wrong. All I do is procrastinate. I'm going to discard Practical Research, hoping to use it later with Niv-Mizzet, and get something that costs less. Now Crucius is sideways, so she can't be attacked.
Not be denied.
One Gorblin. Teferi. I will drop Soul Search. No, Death Sprout, because they don't have creatures. Death Sprout. Let's get something that costs less, because the land would be fine. Ooh, Lightning Helix. They could tap something down again. I might Soul Search them next turn just to be like, hey, what you got? Did they foretell it? Okay, wait. Yes, they spent 2 mana. You cannot tell. It's not showing this as in exile, but there is something that was foretold here. Hand, library, exile, Flooded Strand. Hala Hala.
Right on schedule.
Boing.
Don't worry, I got this.
Pop Tim Tam.
Metal
I will discard Soul Search. Get something that costs more. This Teferi will make our turns a lot more predictable, which is good. Okay, Crucius is super tapped down. If this is Alrund's Epiphany, they don't have enough mana to cast it again. We plussin'. Plussin' and fussin'. Wait, do I have enough mana for you? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, okay. Atraxa. It's a good card. It's big. Not too many board wipes available in their colors. There's 2. Winning. GG. Nissa of the Shadowed Bows was submitted by Jay White. I actually play this card a lot in my Gitrog monster EDH deck. I wish I could have her as commander in paper. You're not allowed to. But she's really cool. Sorry, of Shadowed Bows, right? Yeah, B-O-U-G-A-H-S is bow. No, it's bow. I hate English. This is one of those, like, it looks like it should rhyme with bow, but it's bow? Oh, gosh. I hate English. I only know one language, and it's terrible. Anyway, Nissa! She has Landfall. Landfall gets her loyalty. She can animate lands, but more importantly, she can cheat in creatures from either your graveyard or your hand with extra counters on them, but they have to have a mana cost that is either the same or less than the number of lands you have in play. So there's going to be a lot of land-based ramp in here to get extra landfall triggers as well, so we can use Nissa to bring things up. Call her Booze. Yeah, Nissa of the Shadowed Boo. Boo! We have a definite, like, reanimation sub-theme outside of just her ability. I see, like, Virtue and Shuldred, too, and lots of really good cards in these colors, including a nice hoof to finish things off. All right, Nissa, let's go land some fall and fall some lands. Marwyn, the Nurturer. Just like us, they will be ramping. I am going to be using this Arboreal Grazer. Get in the self-sacrificing land on turn 2. That means I won't be getting the extra landfall trigger off of it, but I will be just accelerating my mana in case I get something that costs 3 for turn 3. Marwyn grows whenever elves enter the battlefield, and she taps for mana based on her power. She's pretty cool. I like her. Oh, chat is saying that, yeah, Nissa's name should rhyme with cough and slough, tough, and plow, dough, cough, tough. Yeah, everybody's just naming thorough. Everybody's just naming words. It's like, yeah, she should work with this, but she doesn't. Nissa of the Big Sillies. All right, so I'm just gonna play this little bug-a-bug. Bug-a-bug. Bug will make more bugs, and then Bug will make clone bugs when we get to 6 lands. Gonna play the Nissa here. Untap a land. This one, please, and attack with it. Bam. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're tapped out, so it's very safe, especially against a mono green deck. Just animate it. Oh, I know the buffalo one, where every single word is buffalo, but it's technically a grammatically okay sentence. Aethelgard, thank you for the 31-month resub. English, baby! I'll get to Schno. Do I have a Schno duel? I do have a Schno duel! Yo, MTG Malone! Thank you for the raid. Welcome! I have a choice here between using the Nissa to, like, cheat in one of these, or just, like, saving her for a turn. I am actually going to use this ability. I'll bring in the Swarmound so I don't have to cast it next turn. And I'll attack with this Bugaboo. Also, it's XXL now. Welcome, MTG Malone. You came into a conversation about how silly English is. Nice elves. Ooh, Ferris. Hey, he's only half a elf. He should only give you half a counter on Marwyn. That's how it works, right?
The land will devour intruders.
A +0/+1 counter, yeah. Who am I blasting here? I think Circle of Dream Druids or Marwyn. So anyway, I start blasting. I'll swing in with my Spore Mound since it has been buffed up to a 5/5. And I'm probably going to just use Skull Prophet to feed my graveyard so we can use it with Nissa. Also, there might be some stuff I can use from the graveyard in this deck. I didn't actually check. Yes, MTG Moan did teleport you to my channel. Wait, do I know how to do a shout out? One second. / MTG Malone. There we go. We're not alone when we're with Malone. I like Big Stinky. Noxious Gearhulk. I've got some other people, by the way, out here on the Big Stinky game train. That's his name. It's Big Stinky. You want me to say it like Home Alone? Watermelon? So much mana. So much Marwyn. Also, they're in a dungeon. Very slowly going through a dungeon. Hey, you want to attack? Probably not. We got bigger creatures. Let's mill 2 cards. That was just 2 lands. Lotus Field, you goober.
The swamps come to my aid.
Gonna get some landfall triggers here. Pew. I'm not using this mana. Be gone. Ah, I'm gonna mill myself too. I have no patience. What else is new? I'm gonna swing in with this snow-covered swamp. I had to play, played at some point, but... And now we're actually at 5 lands. More mana, fewer lands. They have enough mana for like a hoof if they get one. Cappuccino. Nissa's able to reanimate next turn. We have Big Shelly, which isn't actually that impactful on this board. Like, it's a good card. Oh, nice, Sting! So Sting will allow them to untap Marwyn each combat. So right now they don't have anything they can sink the mana into. They might in the future. Sopernadel doubles everyone's power. Thankfully, we do have some chumpity blockers. Nothing that can kill Marwyn, though. Oh, also, I believe she'll get first strike if she's blocked or being blocked by a goblin or orc. Not relevant right here, but, like, it's worth noting. Hello there. Would you like to attack me? Yes, you would. Come at me, brethren. Okay, so it's just her. Arboreal Grazer! Throw yourself in harm's way! I have no lands. I guess I'll just, like, grab Shelly. Wait a minute, I can't grab Shelly! I don't have enough lands because I sacrificed them! It's fine. We'll just use the Stitcher Supplier to get more stuff in the graveyard so we can bring things back later. I forgot. Well, no, Lotus Field makes sense because you can untap it with her. Like this. Yes, you're all very large. I need more lands! What did we put in the grave? It's still just Shelly. And maybe we'll intentionally kill the Gear Hulk. Oh, wait, never mind. Each of these is going to get +6/+6 in trample. So that's game. This is a hoof. I'm milling myself! And then they all get doubled after, yeah, because it's Oprendell. Have I tried out Wily Duke yet? No, I haven't. He's on my to-brew list, but he hasn't won any polls. Yeah, whenever I let Twitch chat vote on our good friend Wily Duke, they're just like, no, Riku. But then Riku never wins the polls either. He always comes in second place. So funny. He's never gonna win. He's gonna win the next one. And I'm losing this game. Tian submitted a Smut-Viser of Noctamoon deck. This is the second one we've had submitted. This is Gruul aggro. You hit face fast, you hit face hard, and you draw card. Because Smut will draw you a card if a creature has dealt damage that entered the battlefield on this turn. This Samut's pretty dang good. She's a really great enabler for just other good hasty stuff. So you play her with stuff with haste, and there's a lot of that in this deck that will draw you even more things with haste, so you can just keep, you know, facing is the place. Alright, Smut, let's go smack around some opponents with some damage. We're up against a Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh! I like that I have a little ramp. I got a little guy. I got Bloodbraid Elf. But more importantly, Embercleave. We have an Embercleave in this hand. Excellent. T-Pig, thank you so much for the sub. I'm actually going to start with this commercial district over the Tin Straight Dodger. Land. I don't need that many lands, no. I just wanted to make sure I had double red without using Ruby, so I could believe in the cleave. Of course I believe in the cleave. Oh, wait, Gallon. No. Ruby. So Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh, ideally, is a criminal deck. Playing Lil Crimes. But it also might just be Grixis control. We'll find out. If they start stealing our stuff, we'll know that it is one of our Amy-inspired Nicol Bolas Crime God decks. And if not, it's just Grixis control. Is there a Burning Tree Emissary? You would have to look at the deck list, because I don't know. I did not make this deck. It is a deck submission. They killed my guy. Rip. I'll play Smut-Smooterson, so I can draw a card. Smoot! Is it worth it to spend gold on drafts in Arena? Drafts are a good way to build up your collection. But, like, it's always going to be your personal preference. I'm going to go Arcane Signet to Gallia. I'm going to... No, I'm going to hold that in hand to maximize, like, the chance of if I get something that costs 1 mana. I didn't. I'd be able to play it if it was green. Cool. Nicol Bolas. I can drop the land. I don't need this. This gets something with haste good. But also just, like, go cleave. Because we might discard it. Okay. Fine. This does not get me to the cleave. And I didn't want to accidentally discard it because it would have been a 50-50 chance off Gallia. Oh, hi, Shellbell. Bye, Bloodbraid Elf. It would have been the best thing to put back in my hand with the Liberator, but that's okay. We're only attacking with 2 here, so we just attack with 2. I could have also gone Den at a Bugbear. I realized this after. Girl, why are you hollering? I'll just play it. Girl, what's up? Sorry, my cat's yelling. Sweet baby! Yeah, I like drafting to build collection, but if you don't enjoy draft and you feel really unconfident with draft, I would say it's worth doing. Alright, let's let them kill a guy. You just want me to play with you? I'll play with you later. Scraps gets played with when Nick and I are watching basketball games. She's gotten to the point, by the way, where she, like, knows to come into the room when we're playing, or when we're watching basketball, because she'll get played with. It's so cute. I'm not equipping the Embercleave because I want to see if I can draw something. Okay. Non-land. Oh, cool. Hot Spring. All right, I'll have to discard this. Who cares? I can only do this once per turn, so put it on this guy. Scraps loves basketball, yeah. Girl, why you hollering? Commonly said in this stream. I gotta know, why is she hollering? Who's gonna win tonight? I'm not actually sure who's playing tonight. Because the Celtics are already done with their stage in this tournament. I think it's the Knicks playing tonight. The date when this is happening. Oh no, the Knicks game is tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. It's one of those weird afternoon games. You're the biggest gal we got. You already get haste, so put it all on the Liberator. Attack and win the game. Yeah, I had fun. I got the Embercleave somebody. Smut-Viser of Nakon is facing off against Fae-Cursed Proft. So Fae-Cursed Proft, I would say 90% of the time, is just Azorius control. It's essentially a Teferi deck, but they put Proft at the helm. Born Again Waffle House, thank you for the 3-month resub. What is bothering my cat? The fact that I'm not actively playing with her. So she's yelling and saying, please play with me. I'm lonely and I want to play. I'm a little old lady who constantly has energy. Well, I'm also a little old lady. She has more energy than me. Well, at least it seems that way. She gets to spend most of the day sleeping. Oh, she's so good, though. She's so good at sleeping. Come on, Fae-Cursed Proft. Hey. Yeah. Wandering. Hattie. Blow a kiss. Blow a kiss. Blow a kiss. Blow a kiss. Shrug. Blow a kiss. Blow a kiss. Blow a kiss. Happy cheer. Happy cheer. Eat the popcorn. Blow a kiss. Sprinkle. 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 Kisses. Yeah, don't waste my time. I got a cat I could be playing with. Doing the math. Smacking my hand. Okay, they're here. Well, unfortunately, all those emotes are gonna take a little time to go through. So, turn 1 Ragavan. That is what a deck like theirs does not want to see. I decide if I want to go for the Dodger this turn or a Crime. No, I want to get every single piece of damage in that I can. So we're gonna go Dodger. Oh, these are just the emotes. 3 steps ahead. Yeah, so like I can't do anything with that anyway. Blow a kiss. Oh, that's just all the emotes from before. Yes, Forest. Smut! They're kind of appropriate, though, like, for what's going on. Ah, the sound of a mashing spacebar. Truly music to my ears. Okay. I'll draw a card off Samut. See? Look at this. It's appropriate. If they play Proft, he's getting blasted. They did not play Proft. Which tells me they probably have a counter spell! He would have been a good blocker. Stormseeker gives herself haste. We swing in. They're putting Samut back in my hand. And they're also going to loot. Loot, loot. I am, in fact, a person who is on YouTube. I could replay Samut here. I would rather wait. It's one of those, like, counterspell versus board wipe things. They seem like the kind of deck that wants to be holding up mana. And I already have, like, a lot of good stuff on the deck. Or, on deck. Yeah. Also the ability to kill something. Come here, Proft. I want to kill you. Oh, no, they're just investigating. Ooh, inscription's cute. Mana drain. Ugh. Man of drain. Do I want to save this? Or do I just want to beef up my damage? I would just be doing this to get 2 more damage in repeatedly. Throw it on the Stormseeker. Extra chonkled. Bring them down to 9. Potentially dead next turn. Mana drain gets them 3 extra. Extra. Read all about it. Local detective. Gets struck by lightning. Oh no, they're cracking the clue first. Mana drain is a pain in the butt. Same with Dark Ritual. Those, like, mana accelerants. Supreme Verdict! Ah, well. There goes all that beautiful, beautiful stuff I had saved up. Playing this land, because there are some taxing counter spells. Smut! Draw a card. Every day of my life do I believe in the cleave. Play Prof, let me kill him. Play Prof, let me kill him. I don't care about Narset. Let me obliterate Alpus Prof. Let me strike him with lightning. Yes, thank you. Unfortunately, this is not lethal. It is very, very close, though. This will be a 6 out of 7 damage. Oh, lesbians. That could help. It's not enough, actually. Because I can't attack with Helana and Elena. I'm still going to play them. They have enough mana to get a board wipe and cast it. But I still like this. Narset looks at the cards. If they get a land, they can cast a board wipe off this. Okay, Tail's End, I'm not scared of. There's the white mana, so if they want to, they could solve the equation into, they've already used Supreme Verdict, so it would be Wrath of God. Oh, look, they actually had a planar cleansing. 6. Haste! Haste is good! Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast it here. I can't do this, but it is a threat on the board. And I think they're gonna have trouble dealing with both the threat that we have on the board, the potential threats that we cast. Let's go, ladies. Also, if I, like, top deck Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt! Solve the equation! What you gonna solve for? It's probably something mean. The Blot into Embercleave doesn't work as well with the knowledge of their, spells, though. Because they'll know about this. You solve for X? What do you think this is? Algebra? Oh. You're telling me to get lost? You're telling me to get lost? I still get this into play. Hey, I'm Landor Elf. Committing acts of elf harm. The elf may be lethal next turn. They could technically Tails End and equip trigger. Oh, ew. With Secrets of the Key, they can draw that and use it. We already know that they can counter this. So what I'm going to do here is force them to respond to Llanowar Elf. And then play Lair of the Hydra, which is the actual thing that will win it next game. Pretty sure. What you got? We know about the Tails End. Oh. Oh, he's just straight up Ganjo. Yeah, it sucks that they could actually Tails End our Lair of the Hydra trigger, too. Or they could swords it. So we also have the Beast at Queasting, who gets countered. He'll be able to gain life next turn. Alright, so we know that they have the mana for this. Questing Beast. Questing Beast gets countered exiled. Give him the stick. Swords. Curse you, Alchist Proft. Curse you. Demo field. Oh, I didn't even see that they had one. Okay, I'll grab more green. Good green stuff. Done. Yeah, I'm sad we have not found our can't be countered abilities yet. Forge. Get him. Yeah, go ahead and gain your, like, 8 life. They're now at 9 life. I can't even lightning bolt them. So sad. They're just gonna do it again. It's dead. Why is one of my friends texting me Kids Bot versions of songs? Evan, why are you doing this? Evan, don't you respect my time? Monkey. Up to 16 life. Like I wasn't even here for it. What do you guys feeling? Just drawing a lot more cards? In a bunch of life? Wandering Emperor? I'm feeling a Wandering Emperor. Just give me more life, yeah. I'm gonna go ruminate Kids Bop and wallow in sadness. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars Variety Hour, where I got to play so many of your decks. Thank you to everybody who had submitted a deck, and thank you to everybody who subscribed to my channel, helping me hit that 25,000 subscriber goal. I've had a lot of people who missed the deck submission window ask, when am I going to do this again? And the answer is, I don't know, maybe 50k subscribers? I know that's like a very far off goal, but I believe that there's enough people out there who love Brawl that eventually I can hit that 50k subscribers on YouTube. A dream is a dream worth having, right? Always so good. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.